What is up, everyone? We are back with the Mega Crumbcast podcast. This is me, Nathan, doing another one. This is going to be a late night talks one. It has been a while since I've done one. I think like 3 days to a week. I don't know. And let me explain that because school is getting a little harder. I mean, we're only in our second week, third week maybe. And it is already like we're taking tests. I got 3 tests a day, 4 tests a day, and sometimes I got work and I just really don't have any days off. So sometimes I get tired or I get behind on homework and I just gotta do all that before I can do this podcast. And I never really get the chance to do it. And today I had a perfect day to do it, so I did it. But that's been me recently. It's just been a little hard because, school is that. But like we'll talk about that a little bit because there's some things on my mind about tests that could be completely different, but yet are not. And we will definitely get into it today if hopefully I can find my like dang, I bought yesterday. I bought like a pack of gum, and I wonder if I could find it. But I probably won't be able to. Where's my water? We know we need our daily water. Dry mouth, I guess. So the first topic will be about testing. Like, I mean, honestly, it's like I go in there and I have like literally 3 tests, right? Why can't certain subjects just do certain test days? Like, why can't science test on Mondays? Why can't math test on Tuesdays? And why can't history test on Wednesdays? It's just something simple like that. Only that subject is allowed to test on a certain day for the rest of the year. Every single teacher who teaches math has to test on Monday, period. And then they have the rest of the lesson plan to work in. Why can't they just do that? Now, I understand that might affect lesson plans or anything like that, but it's just like that would be super simple and that'd be a way to get it done. I mean, come on, think about it. Water is so good. But yeah, like that's just my opinion on that. Like, why can't we just do that? Why do we have to take it certain days out of the week? Because you're busy studying for Latin, then you're studying for English, and then you're studying for math, and it's just out of control. What else is new? I bought this new workout shirt the other day. Um, Crazy enough, and it was really great. And it's got like a cool American flag on it, and an American flag patch on the shoulder, and I love it. I love wearing it to the gym. And now I don't like the cloth that it was made out of, but it's whatever. Like I said, it's one of that's just I like breathable material shirts. That's what I like to work out with. Nothing too like heavy, but then again, nothing too light. Ugh. But yeah, what else was there? Oh yeah, like I'm pretty sure I've told you guys about my geometry class before many times. It's a class that never listens, or the class never wants to do any work. So I'm hopefully getting switched out of that into another teacher. Hopefully, like I said, hopefully, because all the classes are packed. So I'm trying to see what I can do about it. But it's a struggle in itself, guys. It's really a struggle in itself. Tomorrow is our first uniform day for ROTC. The staff and the like older cadets, meaning the people who have been in it for a little while, are wearing it. We call them NS2s, 3s, and 4s because they've had naval science for either 2 years, 3 years, or 4 years. Me, I've had it for 3 years, so I'm an NS3, but I'm on staff, so they just call me staff. But basically, we wear these like cool khaki khaki black and tans. What we call them black and tans because they got black pants, tan blouses. Blouse is basically like a shirt, what we say. I'm excited to wear it. Not excited for the heat. The heat just it's exhausting at one point. It really is just exhausting. I came home. I didn't even mean to sleep, but I passed out for like 4 hours. I was so damn tired, and that's all homework I could have been doing and all this other stuff. But like, it gets to you, man. It really does. But yeah, man, I'm pretty sure I told you guys about my new colorful knife that I got. I wish I could really show a picture. I might upload a picture of it on the Instagram. If you want to go follow the Mega Chromecast on Instagram right now, we only have Instagram. It is at Mega Chromecast. Mega underscore cast, mega score. I'm sorry, mega underscore crumb underscore cast. Pretty simple. Uh, I need to make that a public account. I don't know why I didn't before, but yeah, just working on stuff like that. I will be leaving for a trip September 17th to Israel, and I will be gone till October the 2nd. I'll be gone for a 2 week period. Hopefully, I can get my buddy Spencer to do his podcasts while I'm away, or him fill you guys in on something that he'll be doing. So if he will make a podcast, it'll be a playlist for himself only, or whatever guest he wants to bring on, whatever he wants to do with that. So if you guys would like to follow along with that, hopefully he'll get that started when I leave, so you guys at least have something to entertain you or something like that. Or like there's something in the channel that's not dead for 2 weeks. Um, I got this new comfortable chair to sit on, man. I was just like sitting on one of those like footstools, like in the beginning, like like the first 4 podcasts, I'm sitting there on a freaking footstool, and now I got a chair with a nice back, and I'm relaxed. It's great. I feel right at home. I feel right at home, even though I am home. I feel right at home. Um. In history, we just finished up talking about periods 1 and 2, which was not so bad. It's period 2 is basically just the establishment of Jamestown to the French and Indian War, which I mean, we've all been talked about. If you've been through high school, middle school, whatever, you've been talked about like the Stamp Act, the Stamp Act, Boston Tea Party, George Washington, yada yada yada. You've been talked about that to death for like every single grade period. And like it's like the least favorite part of my favorite history because of just how much it's been talked about. But as you go on, it gets more in depth, I guess you could say. And a lot of shady shit happened. But hey, I guess just stuff happens for a reason, right? God knows. Oh. Call of Duty Modern Warfare is coming out soon, right? I'm pretty sure it's coming out October. Don't quote me on that. October 24th, maybe? Or the 25th. And it looks pretty crazy, man. Like, just the way the Modern Warfares have looked, like, or any Call of Duty has looked. It looks nothing like it. Like, it could be a separate game. You can probably, like, title it a different game, or, like, you don't even have to title it Call of Duty. Like, just show the trailer and people won't even recognize that it's Call of Duty. And it's crazy. 20v20 battles, large scale battles, 100 scale battles. I mean, it's crazy. Like, 100 people in one game. It's insane. This is where the maps like Stonehaven from Ghost that everyone hated so much could come into play and stuff like that. Like Stonehaven wasn't a bad map, it just needed more players. Like that's what Ghost did. They made large scale maps, more environmental maps, but these maps didn't have the player base that should have been played on. And after Ghost, the rest of the Call of Duty started making 3-lane maps. You can go left, middle, or right. World War II, Call of Duty World War II, we see that often with the whole left, middle, or right. Now it's in different environments and there might be different roads to follow, but like it's still the same pattern of left, right, and it's insane because I want a map design to where it just throws a curveball at you. Like there's different points you can be at. I don't know. I just don't want it to be so linear. I hate linear maps. Also, Star Wars is coming out, which is pretty cool. But it's crazy how they say it's coming out in November, even though they like released Call of Duty after. Like I'm just saying, like Call of Duty is coming out before Star Wars. And Star Wars was released early. Like they showed it early in an early trailer. But I'm excited for both of them. Star Wars looks to be promising. It's got one of my favorite actors in it. I forget what his name is. He played in Shameless, though. Sorry about that. But who is this? Who's the actor that I remember? Let's look up Shameless. If you haven't watched Shameless, I'm pretty sure I've talked about it before on this podcast. I'm pretty damn sure about it. I'm pretty sure I've talked about it. It's a really good show. I like it. It's got good character development and just a good story behind it, and it keeps you like intertwined, and you want to learn more. Here he is. Here's the actor right now. Cameron Monaghan, I guess is how you pronounce that. I'd hope. I'd hope so. Yeah, Cameron Monaghan. Uh, yeah, he's gonna be in there. I. It looks cool. It reminds me a lot of the Star Wars game. Can't remember what it's called. Um, but it was about like there was a Star Wars game 360 where you were a Sith and you were killing Jedi and hunting Jedi down. And it reminds me a lot of that game, but in reverse. I mean, we're now in Order 66, but we're not playing in the clone era, which does suck. I mean, we are playing in the middle of them transforming into the Empire, but I hope there's like a time where you're having battles with the clones, stuff like that, because that's the best part of Star Wars is the clone series. Everyone loves the clones. Like the clones have different designs for everything and all that other stuff. Everyone loves the clones. The clones are the best part of Star Wars. I mean, literally. I mean, sure they die all the time, but like still, they just look cool. I mean, large scale battles. Star Wars is kind of known for that. Even like, yeah, I guess Battlefield too. But like, movie wise, Star Wars is their stuff, man. I know. Like the movies really didn't cover a lot of the clones at all. What's crazy is I've never. I used to get these Lego. I don't know if you guys ever had them. I used to get these like Lego magazines, and I would just like, because I remember like they had like comics and stuff like that for all this. Like you gotta know all this knowledge for Star Wars. People collect comics for Marvel and all the other stuff. But I remember doing the Lego magazines and stuff like that, and like winning sweepstakes and stuff like that. I guess you could say. It's pretty cool, always coming out with something new every single time, and these were really cool magazines. I wish I kept some of them because they were probably valuable, just knowing it. But like, yeah, it was always cool getting a new magazine every now and then. I've actually got another knife coming in this Monday. This coming Monday. It's got like a skull on it, and it's got pink flames on it. I'm really excited for it. I really can't wait. On it. Oh, I don't know why, but like I thought Apple was supposed to be the most private phone company ever. Like it's gonna be private and all that stuff. But like every single time I get a call from a telemarketer, some guy in India, Instagram is just filled with a bunch of like robots and stuff like that, those sex robots. And God knows what's on Facebook. Facebook is like just is gone. No one uses that anymore. Well, a lot of people probably use it, but not like a lot often people. Not a whole lot of people use it. I'm just so tired. It's been a long day, and like I don't have any tests coming up. Actually, my one class in geometry failed so badly we all have to retake it Friday. And that sucks because half of us passed it. I know I passed it. But we all have to retake it again. So I'm trying to really get out of that class. Not that the teacher is bad. It's just no one can learn. Too many class clowns. Want to be having the center of attention. Just, it's difficult, man. It's difficult. You know what's been really been getting to me though? My feelings. My feelings have been really getting to me lately. Been started been thinking a lot, really, and it's just complicated in itself. But been doing a lot of thinking. Sometimes life is hard like that, man. You just gotta get curveballs thrown at you and all that other stuff. And like sometimes you get like random out of nowhere life problems, life happens, girlfriend, job, whatever. Stuff like that happens. And it's just out of nowhere and it's crazy. And sometimes you just overthink shit. Like you really I overthink stuff a lot. Often even. Like on a day to day basis if we're going really in depth into it. I try not to. I mean, I try not to be focused on it because it's just something I don't need to be focused on. But it's like my mind is thinking this when really I'm trying to think about this. Like I don't know. It's just crazy stuff. Crazy, crazy stuff. Um, Whew, man. What else is there? Oh, apparently we're reading The Crucible. I don't know if you guys have heard of that play or school. In my English class, and I forget it's related to the stories of like communists were being washed out as well as the Salem witch trials, and like they were just making a diverse population, separating men from witch or men, and like It sounds pretty legit. We haven't read as often. We've only read the overture of it. I mean, the intro, basically. I think overture is just like the music beginning of the part. Don't quote me on that, but yeah. Nothing. Apparently a new iPhone is coming out, the iPhone 11. So the iPhone I'm holding is actually outdated, which is the iPhone 10. But like, what can change if you add on that? They say they're adding a triple camera system. Like, I just need something that can take pictures. I don't need more cameras. That's all that changes on the iPhones are just the cameras. Every app is still the same, and then maybe a bigger screen. But like, I've seen the design of the iPhone 11. It literally looks just like the iPhone 10, just with a bigger screen. Like, here's the thing: if you wanted a bigger screen, go buy an iPad. But if you don't, like, I'm not sitting there. I'm not about to hold a 32-inch phone in my hand, pretending I'm calling somebody. It's like, I get an iPad, get a computer, get a phone. Phones are just meant to be carried around, put in your pocket. What do you need a bigger screen for? You have a TV. I mean, I'm saying stuff. And the iPhone 10 was $1,000. How iPhone 11 gonna be $2,000? God, not talking about the flip phone, which we haven't even heard from yet. I guess like the whole thing about like they're making that phone where you flip in the middle. I think I've covered that before. They made the guy sit there for like 100,000, and that's when the phone like stopped flipping after a while. Like 100,000 flips may be a long time before you will reach that climax, but if you think about it, if you're using this phone on a day-to-day basis, that's pretty fast. Like the average flips per day. Like if you have 10 average flips per day, and then you average that by 365 days, 10 times like 365 is like what? Oh, jeez. Hold on. Let me get there. So 365, 365 times 10, 3,650. So if we take that times that by like three, so in 3 years you would have done 10,950 flips in 10 years. Or no, in 3 years. My bad, 3 years. So let's see. Let's see here. So 3650 times. Let's throw a random number. 15 years. Okay, in 15 years, you would have done 54,000 flips. But like I said, this is averaging it off of 10 flips per day. I don't know what's the average flip per day. This is just my prediction. Let's say you flip the phone 20 times a day, right? 20 times 65. 7,300. Okay, we take that number, we times it by 10. And then we have 73,000 flips in the next 10 years over. And then that's like literally 30,000 away. So you would have had, you're maybe like 7 times 12, 87,600, 87,600. So you see what I mean? Like it's not that it may look like, oh yeah, that's gonna be a long time, but like that's just 20 flips per day. Now let's say you do 40 flips per day. Just throwing that number out there. 40 times 365, the days, because we're averaging by the days, would be 14,100, and that would be for just 1 year. That's 1 year alone from January all the way to December. That's 1 year. So let's times that by 10. So we're going in 10 years. That's over the limit. So it wouldn't last 10 years if you did 40 flips per day. So let's do it again. 40 times 365, 14,600 times 8 years. 8 years, it still wouldn't last you. So 40 times again times 6 years. 6 years would be 87,000 flips. So right in the middle at 7. So times. So at 7, you're just reaching to 100,000 and 2,000. 102,200 flips. So at 7, you've basically reached the midpoint, sort of. So if you do 40 flips per day with this phone, you'll probably make it up to 7 years with the phone if you're doing it for, you know. But who's to say they can't get a new phone in the middle of that? That's crazy though. Even though probably someone might not flip it that often. But like, do your research, I guess. You gotta have like a number, like that's the thing. That phone is broke, like it's gonna be broken. And you realize that it may not be broken now, or be broken later, maybe down the line. But for now, you're sitting there thinking this is gonna break soon. Why did I buy this? When all you need, man, is a simple flip phone. I mean, what happened with that? Why don't we just have flip phones now? Like, I understand the whole technological advancement, but for me, it's just I could be happy with a flip phone. I mean, not in school, sure, because of all the stuff I'll need for school and like chats I need with my like group of staff and all those stuff, like the rest of my ROTC stuff, I need chats and stuff like that to talk to people. But like, I mean, flip phones aren't that bad, I'm sure you can't watch YouTube and Netflix and long road trips, but like, still, man, I mean, like, phones have become a problem, especially in school. Like, these teachers go like a long way to try to get these kids to put their phones up, and these kids cannot. I've seen people who cannot physically detach from their phones. It is insane. Like, you'll get it back, just put it up. They physically cannot let them go. They can't. They won't. They fight for that. They like literally will punch teacher if they take their phone away. And I'm just like, bro, you can get it back at the end of class, or like you can get it back after we're done with the test. Or if you have to, if your parents have to come get it for you, so what? Tell them after school to come get it. I mean, it sucks at first, yeah, but like, if you just cause more trouble, you're setting yourself for error, right? I really wish I had root beer right now. Drinks so much. I love root beer and I love Sprite. But I only get the Sprite from Chick-fil-A. And I mean, I know that sounds weird, but like, it's just funny. Like, the Sprite at Chick-fil-A tastes better than any Sprite I've had, like, in the can and stuff like I guess, I don't know. Stupid stuff. What's funny is I have this Jack Daniels little keychain canteen thing. It's just sitting over there. And like you can use it as a drink actually. Like you can put stuff in there, but I mean you can probably get it down in one gulp, that's what I'm saying. God. I've really been watching Vanos's Uno recently, but like there's nothing to watch. I'm watching Hardcore Pawn Stars. Pawn Stars, I love their history. Hardcore Pawn, I love the drama. Vanos is because they're funny. But like I would say my drive for history did come like learning from Pawn Stars, like seeing all those cool like weapons come in and all that other stuff. It's pretty crazy. I mean, like I don't know, man. They get a lot of cool stuff going on there. I started watching The Office recently. Not that bad. It's actually really funny. Like I can understand their sense of humor. I guess a lot of people can't. A lot of people say they can't understand their humor because it comes dull perspective, which I don't believe. But I can kind of understand that. Like Seinfeld has a certain level of comedy that you kind of have to understand to laugh at, but like, I mean, Seinfeld's pretty funny. Not gonna lie. Like the middle seasons, I love to death. I also got a new mouse for my computer, which is nice. Um, but like I said, the one problem is I'm working in a small like desk space, so I can't like I had to build off an extension desk or extension like little shelf for the mouse, which I mean was fine. Yeah. But yeah, oh man, but my cheeks, like they're just, or like I feel like I have bags under my eyes. Like it's so like tiring not to be just be outside in the heat all day. Cause I was. We were drilling today and teaching about a drill in ROTC, military drill, and like just being out there in the heat, man, it gets to you after a long while. Because I mean, I thought like with the hurricane, we would get like bipolar weather again, where it rained often or where it was winter again. That would be nice because I just love winter. I hate heat. I hate it. Like I'd rather be freezing than be sweating because and when I'm freezing, my clothes don't smell as bad. When I'm sweating, my clothes are drenched, and that's how they're gonna be for the rest of the day. See, the cold you can prevent it. You can just get warm. Hold on. But yeah. If I just got a Chick-fil-A Sprite too. I mean, I'm not gonna try to drink it next to my monitor because, like, I don't know why they didn't give me a straw. Whew, jeez. Only 25 minutes. Not so bad. I really like to do live podcasts and stuff like that, but as it may seem, I can't do it as often. I try to just do these ones and then upload them, and then that's something for the, I guess, for the long term a little bit while I get settled back into school and work a lot and I do a lot and try to finish up a lot, and then I have the time to do another podcast again. Uh, I haven't heard about any stuff in Hong Kong recently. I mean, oh, just change that topic. I got pictures of the Bahamas. Like, I got a couple buddies who went to the Bahamas, and like, their two-story houses have like are flooded, completely flooded. Like the whole city is underwater. The whole like Bahamas is underwater. It's crazy. It's insane. I mean, I couldn't believe it. But like, shit, man. I mean, Dorian ain't nothing to fuck around with. Like, I guess so. Yeah. My friend, so I did FFA last year, and if you don't know what that is, it's Future Farmers of America, and it's a pretty cool organization. I mean, fortunately, I was president of it last year. I was the vice president. Oh my god, what does it say? Month? I don't know. What was I talking about again? Can't remember the Bahamas. What was it? I really don't remember what I was talking about. Dang. Because I got so sidetracked. Someone was like yelling in the house. I had to go see what was up. But I got that whole situation handled. What was I talking about? I really thought I could remember it. I guess not. I guess not. Oh my gosh, dude. I'm just like so tired. I need to just go nap, whatever. I just want to like try to finish this up as best I can. I don't want to leave it short. I try to do at least 30 to 40 minutes. But like, oh God, can we just talk about fast food for a minute? Like, it sucks. It does not taste good at all. After a while, like Chick-fil-A, ugh, my gosh. Because that's the thing. They just brought on chicken. They were arguing about it. And I tried, I was so disgusting, dude. Like, bleh. The drink was good. I like the Sprite. Like, I had Sprite, but I was like, the food, ugh, it sucks. It's so disgusting. I can't, like, I feel like I'm about to vomit. It's that bad. It was so bad. Ugh. Think about it. I don't want to think about it. Jeez. Mm. Man, I feel like my junior year is going by way too quickly, man. I already feel like I'm about to like be taking my finals or some crap like that. I don't know. Uh, I think I'm gonna end it off here because I'm gonna go to sleep. I'm tired. But thank you guys for watching. Thank you guys for listening, and as always, I'll see you in the next one. Peace.